Transporting heads of states, prime ministers, presidents, royalty, anybody like that is a very difficult task. There's a reason why these people literally have a task force behind them to make sure they get from A to B as safely and efficiently as possible. And in the case of United Kingdom Prime Minister Sir Keir Starmer, he has now been banned from travelling in an electric Range Rover because it doesn't have suitable protection in the case of a bomb blast. An interesting one here. The Prime Minister here in the UK right now, it's fair to say, is not the most popular person, to put it very mildly. But let's have a look at what's been going on here, guys, because Range Rover, Land Rover, they are British brands. They normally do transport around our royal family. They transport around our prime ministers. They've done so for as long as I can remember anyway. But the days of that may well be over. But why is the Range Rover, the electric Range Rover, no longer suitable to be able to transport our prime minister? Well, let's have a look at what's happened here, guys. Got the full story for you here on the channel as always. Keir Starmer has been banned from driving around in his armoured electric Range Rover because it doesn't have adequate bomb protection. The Prime Minister must now stick to a petrol version of the vehicle for the foreseeable future, as required by safety levels that cannot otherwise be reached. Jaguar Land Rover, Britain's largest car maker, has admitted electric models of transport do not provide the level of blast protection that they hoped for. The issue was addressed in a written response to a government consultation on electric vehicle sales returns. Documents obtained by FOI by the Fast Charge newsletter showed JLR had lobbied the UK government to soften targets that required them to sell more EVs each year. Quite a few manufacturers are hoping to try and do the same thing, but I think our government, as far as I'm aware, are stubbornly pressing ahead with this zero emissions vehicle mandate. Something I've spoke about at length here on the channel. I'm not going to do so again. Check out my old videos if you want some more information on that very controversial issue, to say the very least, here in the UK. The company stated that armoured cars ought to be excluded from these targets, known as the ZEV mandate, because it doesn't see any workable engineering solution to the challenge surrounded by an armoured battery electric vehicle, primarily because the required safety levels and blast protection cannot be achieved. Armoured vehicles are a small but profitable part of the car maker's business. Normally the transport will have bulletproof glass, armour plating and bomb blankets under the floor. And as a result, this can add hundreds of kilograms of weight. You probably see where I'm going here with the EV angle here. Because of course EVs are in general much heavier than their petrol-powered equivalents because they have all those batteries in them. They are very big and heavy vehicles, and if you're adding hundreds of kilograms of armoured plating to your vehicle on top of that, it's really going to stress out the suspension. And of course on top of that too, a heavier vehicle is also a vehicle that requires more energy to move. I know, you don't say Einstein, but when you think about the range of these electric vehicles, of course they are very limited. That's also going to make it much tougher to actually get around on long journeys. And of course, when are you most vulnerable if you're in an armoured car and you're driving it around? When you're out of the armoured car and you try to charge it up again, which can take, of course, a long time. So he's not going to be able to go around in his Range Rover Sentinels anymore. No more electric vehicles for you, Mr. Prime Minister. Interestingly though, the Germans, our long-time friends of course, we never had any problems with the Germans really historically, have we? They have insisted, the BMW I should say, have insisted that their electric i7 protection saloon offers a different solution for the Prime Minister should he choose to take them up on that. Although the PM being driven around in a BMW, I don't really see it personally, but hey, you know, stranger things have happened, I'm sure. So he's going to have to go around in a petrol-powered car like the rest of us. Unbelievable stuff. What is this country coming to? But yeah, there you go, guys. Bit of a headline grabber There you go, guys. An interesting headline at the end of the day, but it does make sense when you think about it there, of course. Like, share, comment, subscribe if you want to see more like this on the world of motoring, and have a great day wherever you are in the world today. See you very soon.